Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Báwo ló ṣe ń lọ lọ́dọ̀ yín? Okay, this is just a quick one. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you all. Bye.
And you started working for him since started for him last year, November. Since you have been working for him, have you ever caught him taking drugs? Answer, no. Question, are you sure? Answer, he only smokes cigarettes and takes alcohol. Question, is it beer? Answer, he doesn't take beer regularly, just normal whiskey. Question, but does he take drugs? Answer, no, he does not take drugs. Question, on the 12th of September 2023, that was the day the deceased died, and you were there in his house? Answer, yes. You people that say he died on Monday, continue. Question, in paragraph 15, when you said that Sam Larry and his boys attacked you on the beach and said that I will not let you people leave until I kill one of you right there, how many of you? Answer, it was at the beach and they were plenty. Question, mention to this court one or two people's names that were there and heard the altercation that I will kill one of you. Answer, OG, his photographer, Olarewaju Idris, Diara, Mohbad's friend, Adura, Mohbad's brother. Question, any other person that heard him say that I will kill one of you? Answer, I think that is all. Question, before the nurse administered that injection on the deceased, what was his condition? Was he in a state of coma or was he stressed up? Answer, he was asleep when the nurse came, so I went to wake him. Again, I went to wake him. Question, was he stressed up or in coma before the nurse administered the drug? Answer, he had injury in the hand. Question, his condition, was he feeling all right? Answer, yes. He was sleeping and I went to wake him. Question, what did you discover when you went to wake him? How was he feeling? Answer, like somebody that just woke up. The court, what the question is driving at is that since the deceased sustained the injury and the time the nurse attended to him, what was the condition of his health? Was he feverish? Did he complain about anything? Answer, he just complained about the injury that Monday midnight because it was still dripping blood little by little. And he profusely, listen again. Answer, he just complained about the injury that Monday midnight because it was still dripping blood little by little. So I used cotton wool and spirit to clean it for him that the nurse will come the next day. The court, before the nurse came, the deceased, was very, very fine. Answer, yes, he was in his room. The court, no headache, nothing, just slept. Answer, yes, he was sleeping. Mr. Olumeyiwa Ogunsomi, you told the court that OG and West were there. Who is OG? Answer, that is the photographer Idris Olarewaju. Question, by Mr. Olumeyiwa Ogunsomi, who is West? Answer, a fan of Mohbad. He lived with us. Mohbad just brought him home one day. He usually goes to his house and come. Question, so West also follows you to the show. Does he follow you at times to shows? Answer, no, he didn't. It was the next day he came. Question, when Mohbad's wife shouted your name and you were downstairs, you said there was water on the floor and you went downstairs to take them up. When she shouted your name and you ran upstairs to meet them, what was the condition you met Mohbad? Answer, he was on the floor vomiting. Question, did you ask any question? Did you ask the wife what happened? Answer, I asked the nurse what happened and she said she just gave him injection and he said he wanted to vomit. Question, did you bother to ask the deceased wife any question at that spot when he was vomiting? Answer, no, I did not ask. Question, and at that point, you people took him to the Perez hospital? Answer, yes. Question, you said that when the deceased was vomiting, he was vomiting noodles. It means that was the food he ate before he was vomiting. Who cooked the noodles? Answer, his brother Adura. Question, my lord, that will be all. The court, how long was it from the eating of the indomie to the time the injection was administered? Was it since morning or about 20 minutes? Please specify. Answer, I don't know when he ate. The court, so you did not see him eat. Answer, I did not see him eat. Mr. Olumiyiwa Ogunsomi, at home where you eat, do you people cook? Do you have a cook or you take your turns? Answer, we used to have a cook, but when Mohbad traveled for a show outside the country, the cook left, and since then we've not had one.
The cook
Mr.
left.
Olumiyiwa Ogunsomi, it means you people cook your food at home or you go out to eat. Answer, we cook our food at home.
I don't send the cook away.
Question,
Mohbad
when you people cook your food, do you have a culture of eating together or everybody goes to the kitchen and take food? Answer, it depends on how you feel. You go and take your food. Question, so you do not have a culture of sitting to eat together? Answer, we do not have it. Cross-examination by Mr. Kolawole Falami.
You will work tired for this one.
Witness, you have told us you were at the show with the deceased that took place in Ikorodu. Answer, not heads up and down. Question, can you tell us how many of you in his team were with him in this show? How many of you? Answer, I went, Lifestyle, the dancer, Adura, his wife, Darusha, Prime Boy, Spending, I can't remember, OG, the photographer with West. 9. West is the fan, but he later said he was not at the show. Answer, he was at the show because he was the one that went on stage with me.
The fear of spending and
so you remember now that he was at the show? Answer, yes. Question, as at the date of this show, this particular show in question, to your knowledge, was any member of these 9 people that followed Mohbad to the show have any form of relationship or still have any form of relationship with Naira Marley or Sam Larry? Answer, I don't know. Question, so is it possible some of them are still maintaining relationship with Sam Larry and Naira Marley as at 10th of September? Answer, maybe, because when he was with Naira Marley, I was not with him. Question, how many shows have you gone with the deceased? Answer, I can't count. Question, probably more than 10. Answer, more than. Question, was there anyone on this particular show that had never gone with you guys to any previous show? Answer, nobody. Question, so someone like Prime Boy has always been going to shows with him? Answer, not always, once in a while. Question, where was the last show before this particular show? Answer, the one in UK. Question, you were there as well? Answer, I was not there. Question, his wife was not there, Prime Boy was not there? Answer, no. Question, so who were the people there? Answer, his manager, SI, sorry. Question, just the manager? Answer, yes. Question, the manager was not at this Ikorodu show? Answer, yes. Question, before the incident that happened between him and Prime Boy, are you aware of any issue between Prime Boy and the deceased? Answer, I just know that Prime Boy is a very playful person that doesn't respect Mohbad when they are outside. Mohbad always wants him to call him Mohbad when they are outside, and he can call him Promise when they are inside. Again.
I don't know anything.
Question, before the incident that happened between him and Prime Boy, are you aware of any issue between Prime Boy and the deceased? Answer, I just know that Prime Boy is a very playful person that doesn't respect Mohbad when they are outside. Mohbad always want him to call him Mohbad when they are outside, and he can call him Promise when they are inside. Question, so there was no issue? Answer, no, there was no issue. Question, do you have any idea what led to this fight? Answer, no idea. Question, did he call him Promise at this particular show? Answer, I don't know. I was not there when the fight happened. Question, when you guys got home after the injury was sustained at the show, who administered first aid on the deceased? Answer, spirit cleaning, it was me. It was the next day I did that. Question, that night, nobody administered anything. Answer, it was that night I went to get spirit and Panadol for the pain. And when I go home, he was already asleep, and it was the next day that I cleaned the wood for him. Question, so nobody treated the bleeding on that same Sunday? Answer, before I came back from the pharmacy, he was already asleep. Question, so it bled from Ikorodu to the island without any form of treatment? Answer, yes. Again, so it bled from Ikorodu to the island without any form of treatment? Answer, yes. Question, without any form of first aid all through the journey? Answer, yes. Question, are you aware of the cloth that was soaked with blood in the house? Answer, Oh yeah. The clothes was not soaked with blood. It was the bed sheet that he slept on that Sunday night. Again, question. This is on page 91.
Okay, now.
Are you aware of the clothes that was soaked with blood in the house? Answer. The clothes was not soaked with blood. It was the bed sheet that he slept on that Sunday night. Question. It was the bed sheet he slept on, and by the time he woke up on this next day, it was drenched with blood. Answer. It was not drenched with blood. Just little patches of blood. When somebody sleeps and move, blood will stain everywhere. Question. So when he slept Monday night to Tuesday, was it that same bed sheet he slept on? Answer. I have no idea, because it was on that same day he died that I saw the bed sheet. Question. That you saw that it was soaked with blood? Answer. Yes. Question. You were the one that actually placed the call to the nurse? Answer. I called his personal nurse, but she wasn't available. So Spending reached out to the nurse to come, but she said she could not come that same day and she will come the next day. So Spending was leaving our side and he dropped the number that I should keep in touch. Again, you were the one that actually placed a call to the nurse? Answer. I called his personal nurse, but she wasn't available. So Spending reached out to the nurse to come, but she said she could not come that same day and she will come the next day. So Spending was leaving our side and he dropped the number that I should keep in touch. Question. So you were the one that called the nurse that led to her coming? Answer. Yes, I sent her the address to start coming. Question. Who gave him the food that he vomited and the Panadol? Answer. Adra gave him the food. Question. What of the Panadol? Answer. It was the one I bought Sunday midnight. Question. You talked about a neighbor that assisted you guys with the car to take him to the hospital. What was the name of this neighbor? Answer. I know his full name, but we call him Abaga. Question. Apart from being a neighbor, did he have any form of relationship with the deceased? Answer. No. Question. Who invited the neighbor to assist? Answer. I was not present. I went to get drip, and when I came, I saw him trying to drive out, and I saw other people outside. Question. As at the time he was being taken to the hospital, had you reached out to his father? Answer. I don't have the father's number. Question. You don't have an idea if the wife had reached out to the father or mother? Answer. I think Darusha did. Question again. You don't have an idea if the wife had... Oh. This is page 93. Question. Was Darusha with you guys at the house when the nurse came to administer the injection? Answer. Darusha was not around. He met us at the first hospital. Question. So this one is for Yomi Fabi. Who suggested the first hospital? This for Yomi Fabi. Who suggested the first hospital? Answer. The neighbor, because it was close by. So Yomi Fabi, you said you went to an hospital that it was closer than Kuramed. So it was the neighbor that was carrying them that suggested that Kuramed.
Our class, write them down, because you know they work for South Africa.
Question. Who suggested the first hospital? Answer. The neighbor, because it was close by. Question. But you said you were not there when the neighbor was called upon.
Okay.
Answer. I made them carrying him and I helped them put him inside the car and I entered the car. Question. Does the wife usually attend shows with the deceased as well? Answer. It depends, once in a while. Question. When was the last time she attended a show with him aside from this Ikorodu show? Answer. I can't remember.
You need to.
Question. How many have you attended and she was present? Answer. About 3. Question. You told this court that when the nurse got there, you were the one that went upstairs to wake the deceased up when he was asleep. Was he in the normal state when you woke him up? Answer. Yes. Normal state.
Okay.
Question. As at the time you woke him up, Did he complain of any pain? Answer, no. All you people, Paparano saying he was in severe pain. He was in agonizing pain.
Be holding your mess, so me not mess for body,
pain. That's the answer for you. I'm going to read it again.
Which one can be your own for inside?
Let's continue. I'm going to read it again.
Which one can be your own?
You told this court that when the nurse got there, you were the one that went upstairs to wake the deceased up. When he was asleep, was he in the normal state when you woke him up? Answer, yes, normal state. Question, as at the time you woke him up, did he complain of any pain? Answer, no. Question, do you know what could have led to that? Was it as a result of the first aid that was administered to him? Answer, I don't know. He did not say anything. I just went to wake him up that the nurse is here, and he stood up and went to his room. Question, was he still bleeding then? And profusely. Was he still bleeding then? Answer, he was not bleeding.
Okay.
This is him. He was not bleeding.
Mark the number at our class. Mark.
When you guys got home on Monday, Prime Boy came to the house. Am I right? Answer, no. Question, you were not aware that Prime Boy came to the house after the fight? Answer, he did not come on Monday. Question, you were not aware that he came on Monday and was chased back? Answer, I was on the house throughout. He did not come. Don't try that to whine. Question, if you are saying he was in his normal state on Monday, what were the activities that he participated in? Answer, he was just in his room. I was asleep. I was asleep. He was just in his room. I was asleep. Question, who was in the room with him? Answer, his wife. Question, so his wife was with him all through Monday? Answer, yes. Question, the wife was with him at the event as you earlier stated, and the wife was also present during the fight with him and Prime Boy? Answer, yes. The wife was there when he was administered first aid? Answer, yes. Question, his wife was also present when he was sleeping as well as when he was rushed to the car? Answer, yes. We went to the first and second hospital together. Question, she was also present when Darusha and JJ were taken him to the second hospital? Answer, yes. Basically, the wife was basically the wife was present throughout the chain of incidents from 10th to 13th. Answer, yes. Question, can you tell us how the deceased's neck came about broken? Are you aware of that? During the burial when he was being put in the coffin? Answer, I was not aware. I saw it online.
Ew.
Question, so during that course of events when he was being taken to the hospital on a bike, his neck was not broken? Answer, yes. Question, in the house his neck was not broken? Answer, yes. Question, his father told this honorable court that apart from the one he had on the hand, he also had another one on the knuckle. Answer, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Question, I made a video about it and sent it to the nurse that was coming to treat him. Okay, sorry, I don't know about that. I made a video about it and sent it to the nurse that was coming to treat him. Question, that means you only show the video of this hand? Answer, not up and down. Question, my lord, that will be all. Cross-examination by Mr. A.A. George. Question, Sultan, I want you to introduce yourself to us, your name, your age, where you live, and what you've been doing with. Answer, my name is Ajishebiri Sultan Ayobami. I'm a DJ and I've been DJing since 2020. Question, how old are you? Answer, 23 years. Question, you were born when? Answer, February 8th, year 2000. Question, your school and everything? Answer, I finished from Jola's private school at Lagos Island. I went to Yaba Tech where I finished my ND. Question, in what discipline? Answer, Mass Comm. Since I finished my ND, I have been pursuing my DJ career. Question, what year did you finish ND? Answer, 2021. Question, your parents? Answer, my dad doesn't live in Nigeria, he's abroad, and my mom stays in Lagos. Yeah. Question, how many siblings? Answer, I have about 6 siblings from both mother's side and father's side, and altogether 6. Question, that is including you? Answer, yes. Question, you lived all your life on Lagos Island? Answer, not just Lagos Island, I stayed in Ogun State, Songo, and from there to Lagos Island. Question: You've known the deceased before 2018, but you reunited with him in 2018. Answer: I met him in 2018. Question: Your first time ever? Answer: Yes, in 2018. Question: In your paragraph 2, it is a fact-finding session as read. I went everywhere with the deceased till the day he died. You will have to tell us everywhere you went with the deceased since the day he died since 2018. Answer: Not in 2018. Since last November, I started working with him, for him already. Question: What dealings did you have with the deceased from 2018 till last year you started working together? Answer: We met in 2018 and went to a show in 2019. Question: 2018, what time? Answer: I can't remember, nothing serious, we just knew each other. Question: Where was he living in 2018? Answer: I just met him as an artist that sings. Question: Which event did you meet him? Answer: I have a friend that sings also and was also his friend, and when I went to visit him at Pangrove, and that was where I met Mohbad. Question: What was that friend's name? Answer: Atis. Question: 2019, what did you do with the deceased? Answer: One time in 2019, he called me that he had a show in Unilag and I was a student of Yabate, and he said he would like us to go together, and we went together. Question: 2020. Answer: That was when he was signed in Malian and we were not in contact. Question: You were a disc jockey, and anytime the deceased had an event, what role did you play? What role do you? Answer: I play his music for his performance and set his playlist for the show. Question: He can do voiceover on his music? Answer: Yes. When he goes to the show, I will play his music, then he will sing along. Question: Do you know much about his costume? How does he dress? Answer: He has different stylists that comes. Question: Do you know his fashion designer? Who picks him up? Who is his tailor? Answer: There are different tailors, different people that comes. Question: You are aware of the year that he signed in the Naira Marley label? Answer: Yes, I think 2020. Question: But you know he signed on to Naira Marley? Answer: Yes. Question: You did not go with him? Answer: No. Question: But you said you went everywhere with him? Answer: We went everywhere since I started working for him. That was last year, November. Question: He had signed on with Naira Marley before he started working for him? Answer: He had left Naira Marley before I started working for him. Yeah. Question: Do you know the terms of his agreement on the Naira Marley label? Answer: I don't know. Question: June this year, was that your first time of meeting Naira Marley and Sam Larry? Answer: Yes, that was my first time seeing them. Question: But you knew them, you've seen them before online? Answer: Yes. Question: And that was when they gave you the beating of your life? That Sam Larry beat you mercilessly? Answer: Yes. Question: You said soon after you got to the club, they left the club. Do you know the reason why they left? Answer: I don't know the reason why they left the club. I saw them leaving the club. Question: What was the event going on in that club? Answer: A normal club party. Question: Was the deceased supposed to perform at the party? Answer: We just went there for fun. Question: I wanted to know if at that party the deceased was already going against the terms of his agreement with the Naira Marley label. Answer: We went inside the club like normal people would go to club. Question: When you got to the club, Naira Marley and Sam Larry were already seated? Answer: Yes. Question: The deceased that you saw went to greet them? Answer: No. Question: Where was your friend Diara? Was he not inside the club with you? Answer: Yes, he was there with us. Question: All of a sudden you did not see him. Was he kidnapped? Answer: We were together and everybody was having fun, and suddenly we didn't see him around us. And Mohbad told one of us to check on him outside, and that one saw him outside and came back to inform us that Sam Larry is beating him outside. Question: Who else was there beating him? Was Naira Marley there? Answer: Naira Marley was not there. Question: Then you were beating and you ran? Answer: Yes. Question: Shortly before, some days before the deceased died, September, was also an encounter at Zlatan's shoot. Answer: That was 4 days after the club beating. Question: It was Sam Larry again that came and scattered the whole place? Answer: Yes. Question: What exactly was the relationship between Sam Larry and Naira Marley? Answer: I don't know. I just see them together online. Question: Does Sam Larry have any connection with the contracts that the deceased signed with Naira Marley? Answer: I don't know. Question, you ran because you had been beaten earlier. Why are you here today? Who asked you to come here today? Answer, my lawyer. Question, you have some bitterness against Larry. He has beaten you before and you are not happy with him? Answer, not heads up and down. Question, do you have any bitterness against Naira as well? No. Answer, no, I don't have any business. We have never met. Question, but you have deep-rooted bitterness against Larry. Answer, yes, because he beat me. Question, all these beatings, did you ever report to at any police station? Answer, me, Mohbad and Darisha went to the police station at Adeniji and we went to Sam Larry's house to ask for him. Question, will I be correct to say that this is an opportunity for you to nail Sam Larry for the beating he gave you? Answer, I do not understand what you are saying. Question, what you are saying here, is it as a result of the bitterness you have against Sam Larry, or you are saying the plain truth as it is? Answer, I am saying the plain truth. That is the way it is. Question, when you went to the police station, you wrote statements? Answer, I did not write any statement. We spoke to the police and explained what happened. Question, you went to Sam Larry's house and you did not find him, yourself and the deceased? Answer, no, myself, Adura, and the deceased. Question, you did not write any statement and the policeman escorted you and you did not find him there. Who did you meet at home? Answer, I was not at the scene. When we got to the scene, myself and Adura was to the point that is Sam Larry's house. Question, both of you did not make any statements at the police station? Answer, I don't know if Mohbad did. Question, when my lord asked me to stand up the first time, I said you were very critical to this inquiry. I want you to give us a detailed account of your movements, especially you did 2-3 days before 10th of September. Answer, I can only remember 9th of September when he called Prime Boy to come to the island and he came at night. There were stylists in the house. Question, that night you were already with the deceased in his house before Prime Boy came? Answer, yes. Did you live in the same house with the deceased? Answer, yes. We lived together since November 2022. Question, so you don't know any incidents in October 2022? Answer, no. Question, all you know is from November? Answer, yes. Question, where were you on the 7th of September? Answer, probably in the house. Question, 8th of September, where were you? Answer, probably in the house. Question, with the deceased? Answer, yes. Question, you said on the 9th, Prime Boy came around 9 p.m. Answer, yes. What time did you take off for the events in October on Sunday 10th? Answer, we left the house around 2 o'clock. We ordered one Prado and it left before us. And Mohbad told me to order another Prado. And the first one left around 2 and we left around 3:30. Question, you left with the deceased? Answer, no. Question, which of the two Prados did you go with? Answer, the second one. Question, and the deceased left with the first one. What time did you go to Ikorodu? Answer, we got to Ikorodu in the evening around 6-7. Question, what time was the show supposed to start? Answer, it was supposed to start by 4, I think, but it started when we got there around 8-9. Question, where was the deceased between 6 and 9 p.m.? Answer, he was inside the Prado with his wife. Question, can you tell us the address of this event? Answer, Ikorodu Town Hall. Question, and he sat in the car for 3 hours? Answer, yes, we were around him. Question, eating, drinking? Answer, yes, eating, drinking. Question, what kind of drink? Answer, we drank the general bitters. Question, that was the only thing he took? Answer, yes. Question, do you know whether he took anything to enhance him in the performance? Answer, he doesn't. Question, you said the event ended around midnight. Answer, I didn't check the time the event ended, but it was close to midnight. Question, tell us step by step, the deceased finished the performance, dropped the microphone, and you were in the hall. Tell me what happened. Answer, we went backstage and that was where the car was parked. Question, that was around what time? Answer, I didn't look at the time, and when we were in the car, area boys moved close and wanted to collect money, and we're trying to sort them, and we're trying to move away from there so they don't attack us. And the driver drove the Prado to where other Prados were parked because we did not go with security and security was there. So we drove there and we could not go out again from there. So we had to wait for them to finish the show so all of us can go together. And while we were doing that, Mohbad was in the car and I was in the other Prado with the other boys talking. Sometime we came down from the car to watch other artists performing. Question. So the two Prado cars moved together. Answer. The one Mohbad was in moved to where other Prados were. And when I saw that one go there, I told the other one to follow him there. Question. So the two cars were in the same location. Answer. We were stuck there. We could not move. Question. What happened? Oh yeah. Please, I need people to listen carefully now. This is page 108. Spending said Mohbad was fighting everybody. So let's confirm from Bami's statement. Please listen. This page 108. Answer. We were stuck there. We could not move. Question. What happened? Answer. Mo wanted to leave the show and he was angry. Let's go. Question. You don't know what time of the day it was? Answer. It was in the evening around 12:01. Question. Why do you think the deceased wanted to go home at that time of the day? Answer. That is how we do. When we go to shows, we go home immediately. Question. Could it be that he was already intoxicated? I'm very sorry to say. I have a lot of respect for the deceased. Answer. No, he wasn't. Question. Go on. Answer. We were stuck and we could not move. And when we were waiting, I was in the other car with the other boys and he came down and came to me and he was angry that what are we doing here and that he wants to go home. Then he went back to the car while I was going to my own Prado. I saw him come down from his own Prado from his own side. Question. Which side? Answer. The passenger side at the back. And he opened it and went back to the driver's side back. Question. Right hand side. Answer. We were stuck there. Okay. Right hand side. Answer. Yes. Then went to the left side at the back where Prime Boy was sitting. And when I saw him going there, he was trying to hit him. And I called the other people in the other Prado that Mohbad is fighting with his friend. And everybody came down. Question. Fighting with Prime Boy? Answer. Yes. This is page 109. Yes. And I called others to come because he was angry at me for still allowing us to be at that show. So when I saw him trying to fight him, I could not go near him. I was scared. So I called others so they can help him. And by the time we got there, the glass was already broken. Question. Which glass was broken? Answer. The glass of the Prado. Question. Rear screen, side. Answer. The side. The last one on the back. The left hand side. Question. He did not wind it up. Answer. The other side that doesn't wind up. Question. So it was broken. How? Answer. I don't know how. I got there and saw it was broken. Question. What state was the deceased when the glass was broken? Answer. He was standing and angry and we were trying to pull him back not to fight. Question. Did you see any injury at that moment? Answer. No, it was until we got home. Question. Are you saying it was the broken glass that caused an injury on the arm of the deceased? This page 110 now. Answer. Yes. Question. You can say emphatically so. Answer. Yes. Again, page 110. I'm starting again. Are you saying it was the broken glass that caused an injury on the arm of the deceased? Answer. Yes. Can you say emphatically so? Answer. Yes. Question. Where was Prime Boy at that moment? Answer. He came out of the car from the same side he was sitting. We already pulled Mohbad so he could come out and we pursued him away. Again, where was Prime Boy at that moment? Answer. He came out of the car from the same side he was sitting. We already pulled Mohbad so he could come out and we pursued him away. Question. It was after you put the deceased back that the glass broke? Answer. It was when we got there we saw the glass was broken already. Question. The glass was broken as Prime Boy was still seated? Answer. Yes. The door was opened and Prime Boy was sitting and Mo was standing like they were having arguments and shouting at each other. Question: you couldn't pick any words in the altercation? Answer: I can't remember. Question: go on. Answer: we moved Mo away and told Prime Boy to leave the scene. We took Mohbad to his Prado, and not long after the fight, the other Prado moved and everybody got into their Prado and left. Question: apart from the driver of the Prado, who else was in the same car with the deceased? Answer: Darusha, Prime Boy, his wife, spending. Question: despite the fight, he still entered the same car? Answer: Prime Boy did not go back with us. He stays at Ikorodu. Question: you don't know exactly what time you got to the house? Answer: the house. Question: where exactly is the house? Answer: Orchard Road. What time did you get there? Answer: I can't remember. I didn't check the time. Question: it was still dark? Answer: it was in the midnight. Question: the two Prado cars got home together? Answer: yes. Question: the deceased came out of the first car? Answer: yes. Question: you came out? Answer: yes. Question: do you stay in the same room in the house? Answer: no, we do not sleep in the same room. Question: you sleep in a different room? Answer: yes. Question: but you went inside? Answer: yes. Question: please tell us what he wore to the show at Ikorodu? Answer: he wore a white top and a black trouser and a shoe, but by the time we got home, he already pulled his top. Question: was it long sleeve or short sleeve? Answer: short sleeve. Question: did you see the top again? Was it stained? Answer: it was stained with blood, but West washed it the next day. Question: so he got home and slept that day? Answer: yes. Question: so what time did you see him again? We are now on Monday. Answer: yes, on Monday. It was later in the night. He came outside of the room, went to the kitchen and came to the parlor. I was watching movie and eating, and he said his hand was paining him, and I was like, we could not get a nurse today, and I have been trying to get nurse, that tomorrow the nurse will come again. So what time did you see him again? We are now on Monday. For those people that said that in the CTC, maybe Adra or anybody said that anybody that saw Mohbad on Monday alive is saying a lie. Oh yeah, this is page 112. Yeah, okay. So what time did you see him again? We are now on Monday. Yes, on Monday. It was later in the night. He came outside of the room, went to the kitchen and came to the parlor. I was watching movie and eating, and he said his hand was paining him, and I was like, we could not get a nurse today, and I've been trying to get nurse, that tomorrow the nurse will come. Question: was it dripping of blood? Answer: little by little, but it was not rushing like that. Question: did he bandage it? Answer: no, he just left it. Question: he just left it like that? Answer: yes. Question: he came out at night? Answer: yes. Question: did you enter his room? Answer: no. Question: it was the following day you entered? Tuesday. And that was when you noticed the bedspread was blood stained? Answer: it was after we came back home after the death that I saw the clothes. Question: there was a time you went to wake him up when the nurse came on Tuesday? Answer: yes. Question: he has slept all night and you woke him up. He has slept with the injury not treated. Are you sure you woke him up, or he actually fainted and somehow he woke up? Answer: I woke him up. He was asleep. Before the nurse came, he called me, and when I got there, he was like, don't worry. Then I went back downstairs. So Mohbad talked to somebody on Tuesday. This is on page 113. The court: I would like to ask that the journey to Ikorodu, you were coming from where, or where were you coming from? Answer: from Orchard. From Orchard we went to VI, opposite 4 Points. We went to meet the host of the show. The court, on which day? Answer, the day of the show. You said, I said the first Prado left. They went to VI to meet the host of the show while we were waiting for the other Prado. And when the other Prado came, we went to join them at VI, and from there we moved to Ikorodu. The court, from VI to Ikorodu, was there any stop? Was there any other stop? Answer, they tried to stop when they told Prime Boy to come to our own car because the other one was choked, and I think we missed each other because it was a long convoy and we could not catch up. So he said we should not worry, that we should go. So those people that said they stopped on Tottenham Bridge, that's the reason. Okay, Prime Boy, Lord, join the car, Mohbad. Okay, again, this is on page 114. From VI to Ikorodu, was there any other stop? They tried to stop when they told Prime Boy to come to our own car because the other one was choked. And I think we missed each other because it was a long convoy and we could not catch up. So he said we should not worry, that we should go. So there was no other stopover. Answer, no. The court, you came straight to the town hall in Ikorodu and it was inside the Prado Jeep till the show started. Answer, yes. Mr. A.A. George, spending, you said he is not an artist, just another friend. Answer, not heads up and down. Question by Mr. A.A. George. Is he connected to Sam Larry? Answer, I don't know. Question, is he related to Naira Marley? Answer, he's not related. The court, the night prior to the show, where did the deceased sleep? Answer, he slept in his wife's room. Question by Mr. A.A. George. Paragraph 24. The nurse told you she had to get a drip. Where was the wife all this while? Okay, well, please listen on. This is on page 115. Hey.
Write down. Women people write down. If
okay,
you are
page 115. Please listen. Mr. A.A. George, paragraph 24. The nurse told you that she had to get a drip. Where was the wife all this while? Okay. Answer, she was at the scene, crying and trying to look for help. Question, was the baby there? Answer, yes, she carried the child. The child was there when they were giving injection. Question, my lord, that will be all for the witness. David Nowola want to ask the time interval between the period of the time the nurse came in to administer the injection and he went out and the nurse left, and in the same time interval he came back and he saw the deceased lying outside. Just the time interval. The court, he is asking the time the nurse came in to the time they rushed the deceased out of the house. How long? About an hour, like past 2 to 3, 3:30 to past 4. That we took him to the hospital. That was like an hour or two. Like from the house to the hospital. The court, is that all for the witness? Question, you said in your testimony that the disease was bleeding from Ikorodu to Orchid. You mean blood was coming out? Answer, I was not in the car, but when we got home, he was bleeding. Question, the blood was coming out of his body? Answer, yes. The court, was it rushing or drop by drop? Answer, it was dropping. Question, you said you stay in the same house with the deceased. Were you always at the gate? Whoever comes into the house? Answer, I'm not always at the gate. The court, there's no ambiguity in that. If he had seen the person, he would have said, he would say he had seen. If not, he would say he had not seen. Mr. T. Olawale, apart from this issue, do you have any issue with Naira Marley or Sam Larry? The court, I think that question too has been asked. He said, I do not have any issue with Sam Larry because he has not beaten me. Mr. T. Olawale, whenever you travel in convoy, what is the means of communication between one vehicle and the other? Answer, phone call. Question, that will be all, your honor. The court, witness, you are discharged. Your next witness, who do you want to call? Okay, so that is it from page 60 something to page 116.
A round of applause for Mr. Dawa and a bigger round of applause for DJ Bami. So this is the first time I'm actually Well done, Mr. Dawa.
Well
This is
done.
the first time I'm
Thank you
actually
so much.
listening to.
Where was this before? Where
I'm
was
telling
this
you, DJ
before?
Bami's testimony. It
Oh
was
my
so
goodness. It was
So
so
very
good.
brilliant.
the guy
very
is
brilliant.
fantastic, and there's no more difference with what he said and what Wumi said and what Spending said. It's just that he wasn't in the car. So he wasn't in their own right. So he couldn't have actually talked about the fight or the argument between me and Mo. So, but he did so well.
As many times the lawyer wants to confuse his question and all that, he stood his ground and
He
was.
stood
When
his
you are
ground.
saying the truth, you
He
don't
know
have to
what
stress
was.
yourself.
Yeah.
He know what was talking about.
When you are
The
saying the
guy is
truth,
so
you don't have to
brilliant.
stress yourself at all. No stress.
I'm telling you.
Because it is what you saw that you are saying.
And
If they
remember
wake him up from sleep, that is what he will say.
in Spendy's testimony on Bukky Jese's show, he said he and DJ Bami, they went to look for treatment for Mohbad the whole day on Monday. That they even went to a hospital and the hospital said they can't come to the house. That Mohbad can
They
come.
should go and bring him.
If they don't if he doesn't want to come in, he can sit in the car and they will treat him. Same thing with what DJ Bami has said, that they were both looking for treatment for him. But Mohbad refused. He said no. So why all these lies? Because these evil lords, they have this testimony in their hands. Papariano, Kudi, York, and others. Aries. They have it. So what is the, like, why are they hammering on Wumi? Why? If not because these people are
Because
demons.
they may have not come out to talk to them.
If not because these people are demons.
Set of people.
Tuesday, the guy was alive and well, but his hand was hurting, which is very normal. Because my hand is swollen, it's hurting, doesn't mean I won't be able to do all the things I want to do. But if it's hurting me and I feel it's uncomfortable, and the thing I know about Nigerians, once you have a court, that's the first thing they'll say, go and collect tetanus, go and collect tetanus. Once you have a court, no matter what,
That's the orientation they have.
yes, go and collect
The
tetanus.
intervention that they want to do for him that eventually led to his death. If he had not taken that injection, he would have still been here. But then they still want to do that tetanus should not enter the womb. That was what they were trying to do. It's not that the hand was it wasn't that he was feeling the pain as at then. He wasn't feeling any pain.
It was
that
obviously infected because it was swollen. So yes, some sort of infection was going on.
Prevention that so tetanus will not come into it.
Yeah, but
That
it
is
was
what they're
alive
trying
and
to do.
well. I remember when
And it was not, the wound was not covered for almost 24 hours.
I remember
So
when one
it could be
lawyer
infected.
asked, that was a funny answer that he gave. That so when he was sleeping and you woke him up, how was he? He said,
He
like
said, like,
someone that just woke up.
I love that.
That was quite
I just
funny.
saw money like
Yeah.
someone that just woke
So
up.
I'm like,
I'm
so
just
like,
trying
why are
to
you asking me? Like,
Think of all the questions.
I don't know.
They ask some
I was like,
questions.
did he faint?
The
Was
same
he
question more than
Yeah.
once.
Another lawyer asked that, was he fainted? I mean, were you the one that woke him? I'm the one that woke him up.
Another place that got me emotional was when he said that where was the wife? Why
She
all
was
this
there
was happening?
crying,
He said she
even
was
with
there
her
crying.
baby.
He now asked, what about the baby? He said, with the baby. Holding on to the baby and crying. Oh my goodness.
There's no difference in their stories. Of course, their stories will not be 100%. Like, if even this conversation we're having now, if we were to relate it, somebody will say, and Lilibet said this at so time.
Exactly.
Of course, it will not be exactly as it is. Sorry?
Amova is like it's like a
you can't see
square.
what I'm doing in the kitchen,
No.
so there's no how you relate what I'm doing.
But if
No,
even
the
why
case
do you
is-
think the police is not arresting these people? Because
They
they are the ones that are
All
trained.
their testimonies,
Yes.
and nothing is pointing at Wumi.
No, not even Wumi now. Let's even say it could be DJ Bami that is wrong. But because they have evaluated the 3 or 4 witness statements, do you get? So they've seen that, yes, there's some sort of correlation.
And
like they correlate. They may not be like 100% spot on. Like, do you get what I'm saying? But they are the same.
Yeah, and these interrogative officers, they were being trained on this thing.
Exactly,
so
they are
this
trained.
Is like a square.
You can read through your life. You can see.
He related it how he got on the side that he was on. To Wumi related it to on her own side because Wumi was the wife. He was in the same room with Mohbad when all this was happening. DJ Bami was in the house. Adura was also in the house, so they all have different relationship with Mo, and they related their saying. They related everything, and everything when they now join everything together, it correlates.
Exactly.
It's the same thing.
Mr. Dawa, how come this testimony was not like we've not heard it? Because this is the first time I read it. The only testimony I heard from DJ Bami was just the one they put on Punch, and it was just like. But this one is detailed.
This was explosive, in fact. I mean, no.
It said everything. The way they took her to the hospital.
Says he does not understand walking about it.
How do you expect spending not to collapse? How come when you say need daku? This English is much now. Repetition of questions, twisting it.
And Wumi was able to survive for 6 hours. And they are still saying, well, Wumi has not spoken. Wumi should come out and talk. Because she's not saying what you want to hear.
But before you were insulting him that day. You were insulting him. Daku, Muna, go sit down. Our class, I hope so you don't drink drum of water. It's good me you drink, eh? Drink water.
Boy, what do you see? I don't.
Oh,